Hello Flosstube, it is the Woolly Haed Stitcher and it's been over a year since my last Flosstube, and this is Flosstube 28 on the 16th of October. So it's been a while. I've got no excuse for not coming on and doing it, but I have been so busy with stitching. I have two major finishes which I will leave to the end. I have so many starts that I'm going to do a gradual whip braid every week of like just a few, so it breaks it down. I've got about 200 whips and they keep growing. So what I'm going to do is show you my new chatelaines. I have been buying and buying chatelaines and the list is just increasing. And I'm starting them like they're going out of fashion. And Toby's come to say hi. What? He's been sat out there all the time. The moment I've sat here and filmed, you want to say hi. Yeah, you do, don't you? You can let me film. So I've had a lot of chatelaines for my Christmas presents, Mother's Day, Valentine's Day and my birthday. So the first one I will show you will be Water Garden, and Water Garden will look, once he lets me, it will look like that. Now I haven't spent that much time on it, but I've used everything called for except the fabric. And Serena at Hawk and Hobbies has kitted this up for me. And I've been stitching with Tracy Abson. Of course, the cat just wants to say hi. Go over there. No. My favourite part has got to be all these NPR silks, because it's all the blues, and then it's got pretty little fish that are blowing bubbles. And set from these little ones, they aren't called for. They're meant to be blue, but I prefer the gold. So that is Water Garden. And that is nearly finished, it's just got around it to go. But I went wrong and I put it away. Then we have, this is a little freebie, which is some Christmas trees. And it's not far. And it'll just have a Christmas tree there, a Christmas tree there, a Christmas tree there, and a Christmas tree there. But I really like the Christmas mandala. And I blame Nadine and everyone else for that one, because it wasn't on my radar, and then I went, kind of do need it. Then for my birthday, my dad brought me blue Moroccan lace, which will look like, he's ever so affectionate tonight. Let me get it up. It will look like that. Now I'm finding this so much fun, and I did it for the 100 Days of Chatelaine, which was the build up to the UK Chatelaine retreat, which happened in September. It was meant to happen last June, but we kept having to move it, and that was so much fun, but I was so poorly because I managed to get a chest infection. So that is so far. So I've done all the border, and then it's just, it comes out a little bit there, but it's going to look amazing when it's finished. And then I will get Robbie at Talking Hobbies to frame it for me. Then I had the Fairy Flower Garden. Now this one is one of the original ones that I eyed up. And I absolutely love it because I'm obsessed with fairies. So this is what it will look like in the end. But instead of the fairies, you can get flower medallions. But I love fairies. And this is on just an even weave, 28 count. And that's what all my chatelaines are on. It's set from some sampler ones, or like Balpul. And that is how far I've got. I absolutely love these purples. They are absolutely amazing. And I don't normally like this stitch. Can't remember what it's called. Jessica, that's it. I don't normally like them, but they were so much fun. And it's going to be huge. It's going to fit on all that with like a 3 or 4 inch border. So it's going to be a lot of work. But, oh, the crystals are amazing. Toby agrees. Come on. Move out of the way. They are just beautiful. And then it is full of beads. So you've got, and then these are so shiny. Quite like these ones. Like a dark purple. Some gold. Everybody loves a gold bead. Then you've got some greens. Some like silver. And then white ones. So that's a lot of beads to go on. A lot. And then all the silks are amazing. Like, look at them. And then my favourite are these silken colours. Like, oh, they are absolutely beautiful. Like the moment they came, I was like, oh, they are so nice. And you just end up staring at them. They're just amazing. And then you have all the treasure braids. Then the next one that I had is Evening in the Park. And a lot of people do not need to see what it looks like because it is such properly designed. But just in case you don't know what it looks like. Oh. That is Evening in the Park. I know he's awake. And this was done on Chromatic Alchemy on Crocus. And I've been working on it this week because Nadine from Nad's X Stitch is going to show me how to do some of the speciality stitches because I'm a little bit stuck. my top end is that one. So it is looking amazing so far. And then tonight I've worked on the gate. So during the day I did 2 trees, and then I did 5 of these, which until I've got them done, I don't want to start the light coming out, because I just don't want to ruin the effect. That middle, oh, I'm absolutely in love with this design. But all I've got left on these is the light shadow and all the snow and the ground. It goes on like the trees, but it's beautiful. And then I have, the next ones are the fairy flower ones again, but they're like baubles. Yeah, they call them band samplers. So you have summer. I think this is autumn. Then you have winter, which is the one that I've just started. And then there's nothing for spring. But this is my progress on winter. It's not much yet, but I started this whilst I was away, because I went on a week-long retreat. And this is done on a 32 count from Kate Sparkleys, but I actually don't know what the fabric is, other than an even weave, because it was out of her oddment box. And it comes with, let me get them out, comes with that dreaded whisper, and then lots and lots of sparklies. And then the beads and crystals. So this is the crystals for winter. Some white, some like greeny colour, some purples, some golds, some bugles, small whitey ones, some more greeny, and like, I say they're grey. And then they come with your bog standard DMC, and then they come with, I've got water lilies pebbles, a dinky dye, another dinky dye, some glory on it, which is absolutely beautiful, and then that dinky dye. And these are just out of the world amazing, and I absolutely love these ones. Plus they don't look like they'll take too long, which is what you'll like to hear. Some I've shared with a friend. Well, I'm sharing all of them with a friend. We brought enough for 2. We then have Spring Fairy, which will be done on a 32 count. And these have a lot of DMC. And then these are all the colours. That is a Silken Colours, a Dinky Dye, there's 2 of them, another Dinky Dye, a Cameron Water Elite, 2, this is enough to do 2, and then Golden Pines. So what we've decided to do is not to split them, but each stitch one and whatever is left over pass to the next one. It just makes it so much easier. And then that's what autumn is going to go on, because my bestie Aileen is working on autumn right now. And that is it for all the oh, no it isn't. As well as getting kits, I also got crystal packs with all Swarovskis in, because we all thought they were going out of business and they were stopping selling to us guys. So I got Frosty Knot Garden, then I had Classium Mandala, then Mushroom and Fern, which, oh, they are beautiful. This is Tinctorium Mandala. Let me get them all out. Oh, there's 2 lots. Ignore the dirt under my nails. And then, ooh, look at all them. That would be a really fun one to stitch. And what I'm going to do with my husband is, you want to buy me a chatelaine? Oh, stick your hands in this. And just pick a bead, well, a crystal pack. Whatever it is, you'll have to kit. And then I have Amazing Lavender Garden Kaleidoscope. So we have all them ones. And then, and a few of them at the retreat were starting this one. No, they weren't, they were starting Poison Garden. But 1 or 2 did start this one, and a few people working on it. That centre is amazing. And then Misty Morning Vineyard. Oh, the crystals for this one is just, and the cat likes them. And then this is one of the most expensive ones, but has the least crystals, which is the Alpine Garden Mandala. And they are absolutely beautiful, but I am adding quite a few more because I absolutely love the tiles, so I'm going to get a few tiles. And then I want to get the Greek Mandala, that is next on my list. And there's a few others that I want to add on, like Poison Garden, because everyone enables me. And when you're running, well, helping to run the UK Chatelaine retreat, you go there and you just see all the pretties and you're just like, that's it, I'm going to have to add more. So I now have 2 big finishes, and you've all seen me working on them, and they are so beautiful. And next week when I go to the Yorkshire retreat, I will be giving them to Robert at Hawkins Hobbies so that he can frame them. Now I've already got a price for my chatelaine already, and they're going to do it in like a dusk mandala, like my fabric, and it's beautiful, and he's going to come to my house and fit it for me to the wall so my children don't move them, because they move that one and the one over there. So let me move the cat, because you don't want to see the cat whilst I'm showing this. Move. And this is butterfly lace, all finished. Stand up. This is stitched on a 28 count even weave from Sparkly's called Dusk Mandala, and the butterflies are done 1/1 using all the cord 4, and then this is going so well. In the chart it doesn't call for them, so these little twigs were just sat there and they didn't look right, so I added. And look at that, it's just absolutely amazing. And if you're stitching it, definitely do the butterflies 1/1. They are a pain in the arse, like the cat, but they're just amazing. She knew what she was doing, Martina does. Bob did. Oh, and it's just... But yeah, that will be going to Robert to pick up at the next UK Chatelaine retreat. And it's going to be amazing. And then, this one, I dread to think how much this is going to cost. But I finished this last week at the week-long retreat, and it is, of course, my morning mist. By Haed, stitch on 20 count, stitch on 20 count easy guide. Oh, she is just beautiful. And I bunged her in the washing machine and all the grid lines have come out. But she was done as a memorial piece for my mum, and she's been gone 18 months, so it was nice just to finish it. And I definitely love my Haeds, and my little girl thinks it's a mermaid. So what I'm going to do is go through my whips, but with over 200, I'm not going to do it in one video. So once a week I'm going to get a box and just record it, show the whips from that box, because I'm doing work on your whips but in no new starts 2022, and you can earn like start, so you get 1 free start, and then once you finish a whip you can start another one, but it's got to be off that same size or smaller, so you can't do a little one and do a big one. If you finish a little one, you've got to start a if you finish a little one, you've got to start a little one, or don't start anything. So I think that'll help me get my whips down, or at least keep it at level. And I'm doing some model stitching, so I have got some free passes for that one, because they're not my personal stuff. So yeah, I'm going to be doing that every week and hopefully just keep this regular. Now my husband's on nights, I can. And hopefully this one will be asleep. But he never is. As soon as he hears the video, he's like, "Ooh, what are you doing, Mum?" But yeah, that's it for me. And look, arm goes up. And he has caught me before when doing it. But yeah, I will be doing another video within the next week once I come back from the Yorkshire retreat, and hopefully I will have an announcement to do with next year's Chatelaine retreat in the UK based at Crewe. So if you are interested, I will tell you where to find that when we've confirmed the venue and the date. Brilliant. Thank you for watching and have a wonderful week. Bye.